Hi there, I'm just making this video. I'll explain why I'm making it first. I've been making what I believe to be graphene for some time now, probably a couple of years. Unfortunately, there's so much misinformation regarding graphene, and many of the videos I see on YouTube, people think they've made graphene and it's quite clearly just graphite, looking at the colour of it. I'm not in a position to get, Raman tests done, so I'm hoping that I'll show people what I've made. I'll show them photographs from an optical microscope, because that's all I can really afford, and I'm just hoping that perhaps someone can, from their experience, can tell me if it looks like graphene or am I just making a big lump of graphite. This is what I'm actually making here, which is basically, it turns out it's like jet black oil at the end of the day. But I've done a few tests on it. I've got some here which I do conductivity tests on, because I always think conductivity tests are a really good sign that you've made graphene. If this was graphite, there's no binder in this. If it was graphite, it would just fall off the paper. If it sticks to the paper, it tends to be, in my belief, to be platelets of graphene. I don't know how many layers. It could be 1, it could be 100, it could be 1,000. But generally speaking, I'm getting pretty good conductivity, and I don't need to burnish it at all, which tells me that the layers of the graphene platelets are laying flat rather than lumps of graphite, which when you burnish them, you obviously compress them into a layer. This is my belief, I could be wrong. Anyway, I'll show you the results I get here. That's the meter. .7 ohms. It depends where you move it on the paper. Sometimes I can get like below 2 ohms, but that's still pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, 2.9 now. This actually, I've measured this with my paint measuring thickness meter, and it works out half a thou, which points to about 1.5 ohms per square per mil. I also have a small piece here which I just use for doing centimetre tests, which gives 1.8 ohms per centimetre. That again, it's roughly the same thickness. I think it's actually slightly thinner than that. I think that's near a 0.2, but obviously it doesn't mean a lot. I have also made some foam with my graphite, or graphene. That's what I'm making. This again, it's quite light, which points to me probably graphene of some kind. If it was graphite particles, you wouldn't even be able to form it into a foam. It would just fall apart. So that's again is another example. What I'll try and do, well, I'll try and edit me photographs in the middle of this video if I can figure out my editing software. If not, I'll put them at the end. But what I'm really after is getting some advice from somebody who knows better than I do, because I can't afford to keep throwing £200, £250 away or whatever it costs for a Raman test just to see that I've got a lump of graphene. I'd rather know that I'm on the right track, if you understand my meaning. If somebody can say, yeah, it looks pretty much from this optical photographs that you have graphene of some kind, then I'm willing to pay the money. But until then, I'd try to avoid it. Anyhow, I'll finish it there, and thanks for your help, if you can help me, and thanks for watching the video.